Hi, I'm doing my project on Adrian Monk, and he was a former police detective with the San Francisco Police Department, but he was currently a consultant for the San Francisco Police Department because he had a mental breakdown right after his wife passed away from a bombing incident. And his younger brother has agoraphobia, a history of agoraphobia, so technically OCD runs in his family and is hereditary. He experiences intrusive thoughts, impulses, or images that are distressing, causing anxiety. He constantly is seen straining objects, arranging items, and this is affecting his surroundings. He'll spray Lysol everywhere and wipe it down and redo it constantly. And he'll also vacuum the same spot obsessively, and is cleaning the vacuum, he's going to re-clean it in the same spot. Monk is obsessed with following specific rituals. Everything that so he'll wash his hands repeatedly. He'll use gloves as socks. He'll do anything to keep the germs out, including social distancing from the computer, because he'll think it can give him some kind of germs. Like in the COVID pandemic, he'll think that, and he needs to wipe his hands like with a Lysol wipe because he thinks something touched him. His OCD consumes a significant amount of time because he needs everything perfect and perfectly lined up. If it's not perfectly lined up, it'll drive him nuts. And Mr. Monk in the panic room is the best representation of distress and anxiety, because when he is in that room, he cannot control his own environment. Because it shows his fear of germs and contamination, he obsessively wants to avoid physical contact at all times. Monk also struggles with making a mistake. He has to have everything perfect. He always has to be right. That's why he literally has to, in every case, he has to get everything right, or he's scared that he's going to make a mistake. If he makes one mistake, it could, ruin a whole case. He was obsessed with his wife's murder because he knew it was an accident. He knew someone came out to kill her, but he became really obsessed with it and consumed him, completely. Adrian Monk faces a lot of challenges, like his cleanliness, especially with cleanliness, his fear of germs, his high levels of anxiety and emotional distress. Adrian is always the best at paying his job attention to detail. He can control his ability to notice everything, minute details, and consistency with me. Let's say, if a bullet was on the ground, he would probably notice it more than Randy or, Stolenmeyer. He'll probably see it more than them. Police officers can be hired with OCD, but the OCD can be beneficial or sometimes it can be negative. He uses psychotherapy, which is a talk therapy relationship between the patient and the therapist. In Monk's case, his psychotherapy session with Dr. Kroger, it provides him a safe space to discuss his thoughts, emotions, fears, and anxieties related to his OCD and the traumatic loss of his wife. And that's a positive space for him to go talk about his feelings, his emotions, and everything.